W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Good evening and welcome to Attleboro High School for tonight's high school basketball game between the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, 4-2 record, against the Franklin Panthers, 5-3 record, and what should prove to be an exciting Hockomock League matchup. I'm Kevin Callahan, joined by Pat Holland, as we're all kind of subbing in for Paul Healy tonight. Paul, get better, get fixed up, and as always, listen to Carol. Paul, Pat, welcome. What can you tell us about Attleboro High School coming into tonight's game?
Yeah, Attleboro comes in after finishing last year 15-8. They were the Kelly Rex Division champs in the Hockomock League. Reached the round of 16, led by Coach Bree Bracken. After finishing runner-ups 5 times, they finally won the Hawk title last year. Currently sit 4-2, ranked number 20 in the brand new Division I girls power rankings that came out today from the MIAA
at 4 a.m.
At 4 a.m. I wasn't up pulling it up then, but I did pull it up this morning. Probably their most impressive win over Oliver Ames just the other night,
Tuesday night,
52-31. Just a good win. Oliver Ames has wins over Foxborough, which is
absurd. They broke their 37-game win streak broken by Oliver Ames against Foxborough.
They also have a big win over Franklin earlier this year. But Attleboro is led by senior guard Avery James. She's the top returning scorer, one of the most dangerous long-range threats in the Hawk. Also led by senior point guard Shade Bowden. She saw time off the bench last year.
It's actually Bowden.
Shade Bowden.
Bowden, yep.
Bowden. My apologies.
That's okay. Took me half the season last year.
Right. Junior Christelle St. Ville and Olivia Escobar bring speed and ball handling to the court. And junior Jenna Callahan, she's another deep threat that can stretch the opposition's defense, help pull defenses away from the basket so they can feed the ball down low. Tia Williams is a double threat every night, gains tons of experience as a starter. She's played well for them this year. I believe currently they're averaging, Shea Bowden is averaging 3 points, Avery James 12.2, most of which happens in the second half. Lola Renane had 6.5 points, Tia Williamson 11.7 points a game, and Lily Diddick 1.2 points. Lola saw action last year as a freshman. Another athlete in the middle. Callie Vassar is a newcomer in what is a deep team at forward. Coach Bracken says they're grinding in practice, bring energy every day. We're excited to get going, and so far a decent season, again, culminating with their biggest win.
Yeah, no, and on the other side, you have Franklin and Coach John Leighton in his 6th season. After 5 seasons on top, Franklin's run of consecutive league titles came to an end. Franklin is led by Chloe Fales. Chloe Fales this year, averaging 12 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, and 1.4 assists. And behind her, Ella Bonacci, keep the tempo, feisty on-ball handler, and Bonacci herself averaging almost 5 points, almost 5 rebounds, 2.5 assists. Franklin, this is a bit of a rivalry in all sports. Basketball being a top notch. You got the boys playing over in Franklin. They're ranked 1 and 2 in Attleboro 1, Franklin 2 in the power rankings. Attleboro, as you mentioned, coming in number 20. Franklin coming in number 12. We're moments away from the starting lineup, so we'll stay right here. But we should really have a great game tonight. A couple other things mentioned for Franklin. Mallory Santos averaging a little over 5 points a game, 4 rebounds, 2.5 assists. And we're just getting ready to announce the starting lineups for each team. Franklin coming in the Hawk 5. They are ranked number 4 in the Hawk 5 with a 5-3 record. Attleboro not in the top 5. They're not on the edge. But I think next week, especially if they can pull off this win, tonight. I think they will creep into the top 5. Taunton's on the edge at 2-2 as these rankings came out on January 7th from our good friends at HockamockSports.com. How'd you like working with Paulie on the night, Pat? Your first time with Paul Healy?
Yeah, it was good. Like anything else, it's, you start to get a little bit used to each other. And then, by 5 minutes into the first quarter, we were kind of
in sync.
Hit our pace, and we're good.
Franklin coming in, averaging 49.8 points per game, giving up 46.6. Attleboro averaging 44.8. As they announce the starting lineups right now, Lauren DiGiorgio, this got mentioned, number 33, Lena Malamina, number 3, Maeve Grasso, senior captain, and Chloe Fales. And I think I missed one.
Number 10, Mallory Santos.
Thank you, the senior.
She's also a senior.
And now for Attleboro starters. Only missed one, so I got 80% right. And for Attleboro. Sophomore guard Lola Ronin, averaging 6.5 points per game. Attleboro wearing their gray uniform tops tonight. Junior Lily Divick averaging just over 1 point a game and probably close to 8 rebounds and a couple block shots per game as well. Defensive force. Tia Williamson, junior forward, averaging 11.7 points per game, and I'll go so far as to say averaging a double-double on the season. Shea Bowden, senior captain, averaging 3 points a game. Good ball mover and a good passer as well. And sharpshooter senior Avery James, the Nichols College commit, going to go play for Dan Nagel up at Nichols and join former Attleboro High School teammate Sarah Mayer. We'll take a quick break for our national anthem. When we come back, we'll have the opening tip-off from Attleboro High School as Franklin High School gets set to take on the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
And welcome back to Attleboro High School for tonight's Hockamock League matchup between the Franklin Panthers and the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers. Our last underwriter there, Pat, Bristol Glass. I don't know if you knew this. They have a parking lot named after them right on the side of the softball field where I had a ball go crashing through the windshield, and Bristol Glass came out and helped. That was several years ago. I've learned to park somewhere else. Paul Haley has not. Okay, we are moments away from the opening tip-off. As mentioned, starting for Franklin, number 3, Maeve Grasso, number 5, Chloe Fales, number 10, Mallory Santos, Lauren DiGiorgio, number 11, and Lena Malamina. We'll get to Attleboro in a moment. Opening tip. And controlled by Franklin, wearing their navy blue with the light blue down the side. Attleboro wearing their gray uniform. And top of the key for Franklin and moving out. Looks like they're playing a 5-out offense that has become very popular amongst the boys and girls. Fails with the ball. 15 on the shot clock. We are just underway here at Attleboro High School. And going in for a little floater there was Fails. No good. Rebound Diddick. Diddick over to Bowden. Bowden will bring the ball up, and Attleboro now set up their offense. Let's see what kind of defense. Looks like Franklin might be in a man-to-man defense right now as well. Bowden looking to dribble, and something that Attleboro needs to work on is their turnovers. And I think we have a foul on the floor. This is going to be tough because now the fouls are being called away from us. So that foul goes to Shea Bowden. Her first. We're on a different side of the court than usual, Pat.
Yeah, it's a little, we'll get used to it.
Well, we'll get used to it, but the referees will be walking away from us to give the table the fouls and the timeouts and everything like that. We'll be able to speculate, but learn through the years. I think we got a kickball there, Pat.
Yes.
Learned through the years that our speculation doesn't always match up to the numbers being called for the fouls. 25 remains on the shot clock. Franklin inbounding the ball. It's a deep ball, deep three, and Franklin with the first three. And who got that basket? That was number 10.
Mallory Santos.
Mallory Santos with a nice three ball. Down low, Santos, Diddick to Williamson. To Ronayne. It's good. Lola Ronayne with the basket.
Good ball movement there. Nice finish by Lola.
Good control, good patience. Franklin with the 3-2 lead. 6:40 to go in the first quarter. And I think we might have a first foul on Tia Williamson. Just kind of a reach-in foul there. And we'll confirm this with the board as
21,
as we mentioned.
Lola Ronayne.
So that was Lola Ronayne with her first. Team second. So Shea and Lola pick up the early fouls. Inbounding under the Attleboro's net is Franklin. Skips it all the way over to number 23, Bonacci. Stolen by Williamson. Williamson to Bowden. Bowden looking to drive. Drives up the right lane. Shot no good. Rebound Franklin. Franklin quickly back in transition. Has number 33, but stolen by Williamson. Williamson over to Avery James. See if Avery can get on track in the first half instead of waiting for the third quarter like usual. Bowden, James. James for three is no good. Rebound Franklin, and a good box out. Great box out by Franklin's number 11, Lauren DiGiorgio, overcoming injuries from the last couple of years, and is a strong presence for Franklin as she goes for three and is good. Franklin, two deep long balls, has the early lead, 6-2, 5:45 to go first quarter. Putting kind of a soft press on right now. Bowden driving, has Diddick down low, doesn't get it to her, goes back to Avery James. Avery James fakes the three, keeps control of the ball. Now setting up above the key. 20 seconds on the shot, tries to go down low, tries to force it into Williamson, gets tipped away. Franklin comes back the other way. Back to DiGiorgio. DiGiorgio passes up the shot, a three-ball attempt, no good. And I think we have a timeout. We're going to stay right here. Pat, your early thoughts here about almost 3 minutes into the first quarter, 6-2, Franklin.
Yeah, I mean, Attleboro's getting their opportunities on the offensive end. They just haven't hit the shots yet. And Franklin seems to be skipping the ball side to side, right? Looking for that open shot outside the perimeter, really. Haven't seen anything down low yet.
Couple three balls by one by Mallory Santos and the other one by Lauren DiGiorgio. And just trying to find the stats here. DiGiorgio coming into the game averaging 9.5 points per game, and Mallory Santos is averaging 5.25 points a game as well. Nice little layup, good ball movement by Attleboro when they went down low. Williamson kicking it over to Ronayne for an easy bucket against a full court press. And that's how you break the press. Quick ball movement, less dribbles, and lots of passing.
Yeah, and they're getting their opportunities. Quick ball movement. They're just not finishing in the end. But that'll come. That seems to be Attleboro's kind of the way they start out games.
Start off a little bit slow, hang with them. A lot of parity. I was talking to Coach Brackett before the game. She was excited about the parity in the league this year. They beat Oliver Ames. Oliver Ames beats the Foxborough. King Philip playing tough. North Attleboro playing team stuff. Avery James going to Shea Bowden, kind of like kind of like a quarterback throwing the ball just a little bit too far, leading Bowdoin too far. And another turnover for Attleboro. DeGiorgio inbounding the ball.
Their third turnover of the first quarter.
Who was that? Number 23. So that's Bonacci with the ball. Going down low. Nice down low pass to Fales. Fales kicks it back out to DeGiorgio. DeGiorgio, she kicks it out to that Fale? Nope. 3 ball for number 33 is good. Malamina in the score now is 9-2. 3 different point scorers for Franklin, all hitting a 3. They are a deep threat team, as I was reading up on them, and Roney avoids the backcourt, but turns it over, passing it to Williamson, and there is the first two basket for Malamina. She's got 5, and Franklin quickly out to an 11-2 lead, and they're going for the home run pass again, and the ball is turned over. So it's 11-2 Franklin with the ball with 4:18 to go in the first quarter, and a lot of sloppiness out of Attleboro right now in the beginning part of the first quarter. Franklin controlling the ball at the top of the key with their 5 out. Did it, Garden fails. Now driving in, back to Fales. Nice down low pass to Bonacci. No good, but the rebound from DeGiorgio is good, and she's got 5, 13-2 with 3:50 to go in the first quarter. James looking to drive, goes down low to Diddick. Diddick goes up for 2. The quick layup there for Lily Diddick, 13-4 with 3:40 to go in the first quarter. Franklin quickly back the other end. Ball goes out to Bonacci. Bonacci looking to drive, kicks it all the way back out to DeGiorgio. DeGiorgio fakes, gets her own rebound, goes up for like a 2 there, kind of some sloppiness there. Malamina misses her shot, rebound Williamson, and I think it's important now for Attleboro to kind of settle things down.
So I was going to say, slow it down, get into your set, and this is an important possession here.
3 players looking to check in for Attleboro, 2 for Franklin, now 3 for Franklin at the next buzzer. Ronayne with the ball, over to James. 3 minutes to go first quarter, 13-4 in favor of Franklin. Over to Bowdoin, 10 on the shot. Bowdoin going along baseline, tipped away. Attleboro ball with 7 seconds on the shot. And Maya Morin checking in. Callie Vassar checking in. And Christelle St. Ville checking in for Attleboro. And I did not catch the numbers that checked in for Franklin. And there's a timeout for Franklin. So timeout for Franklin. They'll take a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with the score. Franklin 13, Attleboro 4, 2:53 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back right after this message from our underwriters.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back to Attleboro High School. Coach John Layton calling a timeout there. And Pat, it was 7 seconds. Attleboro's going to be inbounding the ball in the offensive side. And Coach Layton almost like a panic timeout there. So he must have saw something. I'm not sure. I don't know if you saw anything. I didn't necessarily see anything out of Attleboro.
I did not, but yeah, he must. I mean, there's certainly had a reason to call it, and maybe just wants to make sure that his new subs that he put in understand what their assignments are.
Yeah, I think that's exactly
7 seconds left on the shot clock, so Attleboro got to get something quick.
Avery James inbounding the ball, finds Vassar. Vassar looking for Williamson, has Williamson, 4 on the shot, 3 on the shot, goes down low. It's going to be a shot clock violation. And the buzzer did not go off. Now it did. The buzzer hit 0. That should go off automatically. But there's a problem. That's a turnover, Pat. And that's a, right there, really no clock awareness there by Attleboro on the shot clock.
Coming out of a timeout,
yeah.
You can't have that happen. I think they're going to reset the clock.
Yeah, because the shot clock does say 34. That's weird.
Put a second.
It's usually tuned in. The shot clock, as soon as it hits 0, it goes off. It was clearly 0 for a while. like a full second or two.
Right.
So they reset the clock. Now they're running the game clock. They're going to put a few seconds back on the game clock as well. I think they're going to test the shot clock. Yeah, see, it's sitting 0 right now, Pat, and it's not buzzing. So they may have to hit the horn manually.
You have to build a new school.
Build a new school.
Shot clock's not working.
Don't say that to the taxpayers. 2:41 to go in the first quarter. Franklin leading 13-4. Lauren DiGiorgio with 5 early points. Alina Malamina with 5 early points, and Mallory Santos with 3. For Attleboro, Lola Ronayne with 2, and Lily Diddick for 2. Shea Bowden and Lola Ronayne each have a foul. No fouls called against Franklin. Both teams using a timeout. Chloe failed. I'm sorry, go ahead,
6
Pat.
turnovers for Attleboro, so
That's on a good pace. And there's a turnover for Franklin, but St. Ville gets her finger on it as it was going out of bounds, couldn't control it. So it will remain Franklin ball, 2:33 to go. Franklin going right to left across your radio dial, your computer, your TV, your watch, any device that you might be watching on. Avoiding the 5-second, they get it into Ava Bonney, number 2. And Vassar with a hand on it. Remains Franklin ball, 20 seconds to go. Over to Fales. Fales looking to drive, finds the lane, gets fouled. Shot no good, but she'll go to the line, shooting 2. Let's see who they
on Christelle St. Ville.
That'll be her first team third. That's team third. Okay, there we go. Fails her first shot is good. Fails, as mentioned, averaging 12 points a game. Leading scorer for Franklin, the only one in double figures, though not too far behind, is DiGiorgio, averaging 9.5.
Malamina back in for Franklin, replacing DiGiorgio.
For Fails, first 2 free throws good. Franklin 15, Attleboro 4. Franklin continues with their press. And Vassar inbounding the ball. Looking for more, and does not have it as Avery James, and I'm not sure what they called that. I don't think it was a 5-second violation. Is that a warning against Franklin?
Yeah, a warning on Malamina. I think she stepped up.
She stepped on the line, maybe?
Stepped on the line, yeah.
Okay, so next time I guess it would be a tactical. And passes it into Avery James, and that is kicked. So it will remain Attleboro ball. Clock still remains at 2:20. Attleboro struggling to get this inbound pass. Inbound the ball is Callie Vassar. Avery James going deep. Christelle St. Ville going deep. She catches the bomb. Good wide receiver that she is. And that's going to be a backcourt. She dribbled it right on the center court line. That's another turnover for Attleboro. 2:13 to go in the first quarter. Franklin leading 15-4.
It's their 7th turnover.
And by any chance, are you keeping track of Franklin's turnovers?
They have 2.
They have 2. Thank you.
Unofficially.
You're right. All of our stats are unofficial. Even our points are unofficial. Bonnie over with the ball. She looked to take a 3. Does not. Passes up to Malamina. Malamina looking to drive. Has a lane. Goes down for the layup. No good. Rebound. Dumas. And Franklin keeps the ball with a fresh 35. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Malamina with the ball. Looking for a lane. She kicks it back out. Little miscommunication. Somebody zigged. Malamina thought they zagged. Turnover, Franklin.
Turnover number 3, unofficially.
Unofficially. Franklin continues to keep their man press on for Attleboro. As Attleboro is going to be inbounding it basically from the corner in front of the Attleboro bench. It looks like that Vassar. And he's going for the home run ball. That's a deep ball. No, that's to Vassar. That was Ronayne that threw that ball deep. And I think we're going to have a travel or stepped out of bounds, but I think it'll remain. Ooh. They're saying Attleboro ball, Franklin ball. So they must have said Attleboro touched it last. Interesting. Okay. Minute 44 to go, first quarter. Franklin leading 15-4. Sophia Sacramone, that softball player. I think she hit a home run against Attleboro. Stolen by Tia Williamson. Looking to drive in and now stops. Looking for Ronayne. Turns it over. And I think I can know the message from Coach Bracken at the end of the first quarter. Settle down, Attleboro, 15-4, minute 15. Franklin has to like what they see so far with the early lead. Here's a 3-point attempt by Bonnie, no good. And Attleboro will take possession of the ball. A minute 10. They'll reset the shot clock to 35 seconds. Franklin leading 15-4. They have not reset the shot clock. They need to reset the shot clock. They have not reset the shot clock. They need to reset the shot clock. I feel like you, Paul. Oh, no, they did not reset the shot clock. Attleboro just cost themselves 15 seconds. And it's going to be a turnover. And it's 15. Now they reset it to 35, but that's because of the turnover. It did not come into play, but they really got to be conscious of that. A lot of coaches on the bench. You know, they're not going to look up at the broadcasters. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. 15-4. That's a travel. And that's a turnover for Franklin. So Attleboro will take over a little bit sloppy here in the last 20 seconds or so. 58.6. Christelle St. Ville looking to inbound the pass. Five count is on. Inbounds to Diddick. Diddick looking for help. Back to St. Ville. St. Ville has a few seconds to get over the timeline. Goes down to Ronayne. Ronayne up for 2. And Ronayne's got 4. 15-6. And a nice pass and a nice drive by Ronayne. 46 seconds to go in the first quarter. Malamina with the ball goes down low. And that goes to DeGiorgio. No good, but she is fouled along the way. That'll be the 4th team foul against Attleboro. And that foul goes against Lola Ronayne. That's her 2nd, team 4th. So a nice little fast break bucket by Attleboro, cutting the lead to 9. But DeGiorgio at the line, shooting 2. First shot is good. Franklin now 3 for 3 from the line. And they take a 16-6 lead. Ponytails are tough. That is number 11 at the line, right?
It is, yes.
Force the girls to wear their hair up. Second free throw is good for DeGiorgio. She now has 7 in the first quarter. And there's a turnover on the inbound and pass. Franklin takes over. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. But there's an offensive foul. And I think that's against Malamina. And that's her first, just the team's 2nd. Or did they give that to
They have it up to Kaylee Fernandez.
Oh, Kaylee Fernandez, okay. My mistake is why I try not to speculate, and I just broke my own rule. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Virtually no difference between the game clock and the shot clock. And
offensive foul.
Against who?
Tia Williamson.
So for
on the screen. So that's their 5th, but again, because it happened in the offensive zone, right?
Right.
No, not a shooting foul.
So for Tia Williams, that's her first team 5th, so they're in the bonus.
It also counts as a turnover, right?
Yes, I believe so.
It's 12.
25 seconds to go, first quarter. See if Franklin plays for the last shot, leading 17-6. Rodriguez with the ball, kicks it out to Malamina. Malamina looking for a lane. The down low is triple team, gets a shot off, and rebound James with 12 seconds to go. James looking to push it, 9 seconds, looking for Ronayne, does not get it to her, turns the ball over, 5 seconds, and a half-court shot, kind of rush by Rodriguez, probably no need to rush it, and we come to the end of the first quarter. Pat, your thoughts at the end of the first quarter?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Franklin's full-court press defense is giving Attleboro a hard time. Attleboro, I got 13 turnovers. That's not good.
It's not a good average, no.
So I think that's the story of the game right now.
Yes, 17-6. I think I said 15 erroneously. So 17-6 in favor of Franklin. We'll be back right after this with second quarter action here on WARAradio.com, 1320 WARA, and the AACS YouTube channel.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
And welcome back to Attleboro High School. We get second quarter action just about ready to start. We want to thank Jim Jones, the engineer in charge, Peter Bray on graphics, Kenny Boardman on camera. I'm Kevin Callahan along with Pat Holland. Franklin leading 17-6 after one quarter. Attleboro looking to kind of change their fortunes, if you will, here in the second quarter. Statistically, Franklin averaging just under 50 points a game, in theory, will not keep this pace up. Ronayne has the ball, 30 on the shot clock to Williamson, over to James. Attleboro kind of going with like a 4 out. Diddick down low, looking for help now. Over to Ronan, three-point land to St. Ville. St. Ville goes down low to Williamson. Williamson looking to make something happen, goes up to the backboard, and good for Williamson's first 2 points of the quarter. And this could be a theme, chip away, get the ball down low to Williamson, who's averaging a double-double this season. Fails with the ball, kicks it back out to 14. Is that Rodriguez, Tessa Rodriguez? And what happened there, Pat?
Tia Williamson deflected that pass out of bounds, so it'll stay with Franklin. 24 on the shot clock.
Good defense there by Williamson. Franklin inbounding it underneath the offensive basket. Looking for help, they get it out to Bonnie. Ava Bonnie with the ball, she kicks it back over to Dumas. Back to Bonnie. Try to catch these numbers quickly when they happen, and it's tough. 10 on the shot clock. Bonnie with the ball, guarded by Ronan, goes for a long three. Good! Ava Bonnie for three. Franklin now leads 20-8. 7 minutes to go, second quarter. James pushing the ball up the court. And kind of a ticky-tack touch foul there. And I think it was number 14.
14, yeah. Tessa Rodriguez.
Her first, team first. Only the team second for the game. 5 fouls in a quarter will send you to the line shooting 2, as previously mentioned in other games. No more 1-on-1s at 7 and 10. Everything's 5 per quarter. Ronan looking inbound to James, does. James has the ball. The top of the three-point arc. Pick step by Williamson. James passes up the three, goes to Ronan. Ronan to Diddick. Diddick puts the dribble down, high arcing three, no good. Rebound, Williamson. Williamson goes up straight and gets fouled. Williamson will go to the line shooting 2, and we'll see who that foul is on. It's the second team foul, and
Rodriguez, her second.
So 2 quick ones by Tessa Rodriguez. At the line, Tia Williamson shooting 35% from the line. A hush falls over the crowd. Misses the first one. As a team, Attleboro is shooting 47% from the line.
That's almost 1 out of 2.
Almost.
Almost. By my quick math.
I was going to say, you do that in your head?
Did.
Second shot, no good. Rebound, Franklin. And Franklin quickly transitioning the other way. To Giorgio bringing the ball up over to Dumas. We'll go with Dumas. Over to Ava Bonnie. Long 3 attempt, no good. And that was by Fails, right?
Yes. Rebound by James.
James going down low to Williamson. Williamson looking for something. It's fouled. I think it's going to be on the floor, though.
Yep.
And we'll see who
It's going to be Fails.
And no, they get. Oh no. Yep. You're right. They haven't put it up on the board yet.
Yes.
So Fails first and team third. Attleboro get a fresh 35. 6:15 to go, second quarter. Franklin 20, Attleboro 8. Shea Bowden looking to inbound it. And gets tipped, but Ronan gets her shot. No good. Rebound, Franklin. And Attleboro may have gotten away with a little bit of a reach in there. Bonnie with the ball. Go with the Fails. And that ball blocked by Ronan on the shot attempt. And I think that was by DeGiorgio that attempted that shot. Here comes James the other way, looking to cut the lead to 10 or maybe even 9. James with a little floater off the glass, no good. Rebound, Dumas for the ball, and again, Franklin quick in transition back the other way, trying for a fast break. Gets it over to number 4. Is that Julia? No, that's Fails. Okay, Bonnie with the ball now. This Fails with the ball. Lefty layup, no good. And DeGiorgio was the one I was actually thinking of. She's got the leg brace on her. She's coming back from a series of injuries and a much needed player for Franklin. John Layton's thrilled to have her back. Ronan with the ball, gets stolen by DeGiorgio. You see why Coach Layton likes DeGiorgio. A pest on defense to go along with her almost 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 1.5 assists.
Yeah, she's going to pick up the foul on that.
Her
fourth team, first on DeGiorgio.
So Attleboro will be shooting the rest of the quarter. statistically speaking, that probably does not strike fear into Franklin. If Attleboro can get Avery James to the line, she's an 84% free throw shooter. Nice move by Shea Bowden, up and in. Bowden's first 2 points of the game. Attleboro cuts the lead 20-10. Shea Bowden's first 2 points, and ooh, that's gonna be a foul on Avery James that on the floor while shooting. And I think that was Mallory Santos that took that. Definitely a foul on Avery James, her first, team first, and
on the floor.
On the floor,
Yeah.
okay. Because if it was on the shot, it would have been a 3-shot foul, but they say on the floor. I thought it might have been in the act of shooting. There's DeGiorgio with the shot, no good. Williamson fighting for the rebound and comes away with it. Goes over to Bowden. Bowden looking to push it. Has Ronan on the right wing, gets it to her, and
just took her eyes off.
Took her eyes off the ball. It's 4:42 to go, second quarter. Franklin 20, Attleboro 10. Franklin consistently pushing the ball, running the ball up the floor, putting pressure on Attleboro's defense. There's DeGiorgio with a nice little move, going up, no good. Rebound, Williamson. Williamson over to Bowden, and Attleboro looks to set up their offense. 20-10 in favor of Franklin, 4:20 to go in the second quarter. Bowden keeps control of the ball. Down to Williamson at the free throw line. She makes a little bit of a move, goes up for a lefty layup, misses, gets her own rebound, is fouled. The shot no good, but Williamson will go to the line shooting 2.
Her 7th rebound.
Wow.
So she's turned it on here in the second quarter.
Franklin's 5th team foul.
DeGiorgio, her second.
Second on DeGiorgio, who has 7 so far in the game. Williamson with 2, looking to add her 3rd point. First shot, no good. Callie Vassar checking back in for Attleboro for Lily Diddick. Williamson get ready for her second shot. 20-10 here. Franklin leading. Second shot is good. Williamson now has 3. Score is 20-11. 4:10 to go. Second quarter. Franklin bringing the ball up court. Bonacci with the ball over to Fales. Fales gets the ball back and return shot no good. Everybody on Attleboro jumped early. Ronan goes down with the ball. Bowden gets it, gets the ball over to St. Ville. St. Ville setting up the offense, 3:40 to go, second quarter. Heavily pressured by Bonacci, I believe that is. Down low, nice give and go. And St. Ville with her first 2 points of the game.
Nice pass by Williamson.
20-13, Attleboro cuts the lead down to 7. Franklin leading by 7, 3:20 to go, second quarter. Bonacci over to DeGiorgio. Back to that, fails, no good. Williamson with the rebound. We said that a few times this half. 3 minutes to go, and I think we have an official timeout.
Yeah, shot clock didn't start.
We've had some shot clock issues. We saw in the first quarter where the shot clock hit 0, but the buzzer did not sound. 3:05 to go, and
Attleboro's doing a much better job of getting to their sets and actually hitting some shots now. Been able to, and they've reduced their turnovers. I have 1.
yes. Inbounding pass, and there's Vassar with the ball, gets it over the timeline. Vassar looking for help, gets it to Bowden. Bowden drives, goes around the Williamson pick. Going low, up and underneath, and Bowden for 2. She has 4 points now on the game. 1 point over her average, 20-15. Attleboro's cut this down to 5 with 2:40 to go in the second quarter. And that's going to be a foul or a travel? Nope, it's going to be a foul against Christelle St. Ville. That's her second, just a team second. So Franklin will get her fresh 35. And I think we have a timeout from Franklin with 2:40.
Yep.
Is that their second or third? That's their second.
That is their second.
Okay, that's what I thought. 2:40. second. They'll take a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with the score. Franklin 20, Attleboro 15. We'll be back on WARA 1320 right after this message.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
And welcome back to Attleboro High School. The score 20-15. Attleboro outscored 17-6 in the first quarter. Is outscoring Franklin 9-3 this quarter to cut that 17-6 deficit to 20-15. Franklin utilizing their second timeout. They have 3 left in the game. Attleboro with 4 timeouts left in the game. Franklin will inbound the ball underneath the offensive basket. See what play Coach Layton drew up with that timeout. To Giorgio with an up fake and a turnover for Franklin. So Franklin just a little bit sloppy with the ball. The ball goes through the doors. Pat, I don't think you can see it. Behind the bleachers, through the door, past the exit. I think you said it last game, the ball rolled into North Attleboro. Franklin going back to the press. A man press for Attleboro. Shea Bowden looking to, Christelle St. Ville looking to inbound the pass to Shea Bowden, and no over the back. Okay, so Attleboro keeps control of the ball. 25 on 23 on the shot clock. Bowden with the ball. Trying to get it down low to Williamson. A beautiful pass. And Williamson up and in for 2. Williamson has 5. 20-17. Favor of Franklin. Attleboro's cut this lead all the way down to 3. A long 3 attempt. No good. Rebound Williamson. Over to Christelle St. Ville. St. Ville to Ronan. Ronan controlling the ball. Looking for a lane herself. Take kind of a running hook layup. No good. Rebound Franklin.
Looked like it was going to drop.
Yeah, it did. To Giorgio with the rebound. Make a little spin move on Vassar. Kicks it out to is that Fiona Morrison checking into the game. And it's going to be a travel. And against Bonacci. So Attleboro ball with a chance to tie it up or pull within 1. Avery James checking back in the game for Callie Vassar.
Packed house at Franklin for the number 1 and number 2 teams in the state in Division I boys.
We'll see if we can get some updates throughout the course of the game, possibly. They are starting at 6:30 if they're on time.
Just underway.
Avery James with the ball over to St. Ville. St. Ville looking to do like that Euro step and is fouled along the way. So St. Ville will go to the line trying to add to her 2 points and pull Attleboro within 1. And that foul is going to be against, I think, number 3.
20. Number 20.
Oh, I am way off.
Kaylee Fernandez, her second.
Her second. We already know that the team's at the limit. First free throw attempt, no good. And again, if there's been a bugaboo for Attleboro, it's their free throw percentage. Shooting as a team 47%, but you take away Avery James is 87%. They are shooting 40% as a team. St. Ville with the second shot. She's 1 for 2 on the line. She has 3 on the game. Franklin now 20. Attleboro 18. Bonacci with the ball for Franklin. Kicks it over to Morrison. Morrison with a nice pass back to Bonacci. Layup attempt, no good. DeGiorgio comes away with a fresh 35 clock. Nice little up fake there. Passes it out. Back to DeGiorgio. DeGiorgio, and do we have a foul on the floor?
Yes.
Number 21, so that's Lola Ronan. That's her 3rd. Team 3rd. So we'll see if Coach Bracken, Coach Lily Diddick will check back in for Lola Ronan. We'll see Lola Ronan in the second half now with her 3 fouls. Yeah. Answering some questions from the fans in attendance about the number of personal fouls. And a layup attempt is good, and I think that basket counted, right?
It did, yeah. It's going to be on Avery James, her second.
Her second, team 4th, and who's that shooting? Is that fails? 5?
I believe it is, fails.
Just the second field goal of the quarter for Franklin. Franklin continues to remain perfect at the line. 5 for 5. 23-18, a minute 14 to go in the second quarter. James brings the ball up, trying to cut the lead down to 3 or possibly 2. James with the ball, goes for a long-range three, and no good, because it's not the third quarter yet. Franklin with the rebound, coming back in transition the other way. We are under a minute. Sacramore over to Giorgio to Dumas. Fails. Everybody gets a touch. And it's Giorgio with the shot, no good. Sorry, that was Santos with the shot, no good. Ball kind of tipped away. It will stay with Franklin. 41.4 seconds to go in the half. 32 seconds to go on the shot clock. So a big difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Franklin inbounding the ball, fails with the ball. To Giorgio, does a little fake, kicks it back to the right side. Giorgio has it. 20 on the shot clock. A little floating runner, no good. Gets her own rebound, gets a shot. Did it, comes away with the ball. Bounce passes over to Williamson. 20 seconds for Attleboro. And St. Ville has the ball. And they'll play out, go for final shot. Attleboro can pull within 3 or 2 on this possession. St. Ville going to go through the legs and is fouled by number 11.
Giorgio, that's her third.
Her third team bonus. So St. Ville will go to the line for the bonus. Eva Bonney checking back in for Franklin.
Probably not what Coach Layton wanted there.
No, it's just a quick little reach-in foul. Attleboro was not in position really to score where she was fouled. First shot attempt, no good. St. Ville trying to hit her second free throw, be 2 for 4 on the day. She's 1 for 3 from the line. Trying to cut this to a 4-point deficit. The second shot is good. 23-19, 9.4 seconds. Franklin tipped away by St. Ville. It will remain Franklin ball, but good defense there.
Yeah, good hands.
St. Ville, a very athletic player. One of the best athletes on the team. 6.2 seconds for Franklin. Inbounds to the backcourt. 4 seconds. Fails with the ball, looking for a little runner, and gets a little runner off. No good. Good defense by Tia Williamson. Forces the layup to go basically wide left is what it is. So we are at the half. The score, Franklin 23, Attleboro 19. Pat, your thoughts?
Yeah, much better second quarter out of Attleboro. They limited their turnovers. They started hitting some shots, and they were able to get a little bit physical. And, I think Franklin was a little bit more on the sloppy side that second quarter. So good to see Attleboro scrap back in that 4-point game at the half.
Yeah, just a 6-point quarter for Franklin, a 13-point quarter for Attleboro. Okay, so we were at the half. Franklin leading 23-19. When we come back, we'll have some first half stats and commentary for you, and whatever else fun things should happen here at the half. Once again, you're listening to Attleboro High School basketball here on WARA 1320 AM, WARAradio.com, and you'll watch it on the AACS YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back right after this with halftime statistics.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico's Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in-store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
And we're back. We're here at the half, and we do have an update on the boys' game. The boys are up 7-2, just 4 minutes into the game, so a long way away. So good for them. They'll be up early. The battle of 1 versus 2 of the power rankings just came out today, Pat. And the Globe had Attleboro and Franklin ranked, I think, 2 and 4, maybe not in that order. The Heralds also had them in the top 5. Exciting to see that the boys on the MIAA power rankings, which ultimately mean nothing for about 5 more weeks, but it does give you a glimpse into how the teams are performing so far. And to see Attleboro and Franklin, and as you know, I'm a Hawk snob. Right. If you will, to see 2 Hawk teams sitting at the top of the ladder is exciting to see.
Yeah, and Attleboro is by the power rankings, they're first in the state based on their opponents' ratings. So that's the power rankings take into consider average margin of win or loss, right?
Yeah.
Or win, I guess. And then your opponent's rating, and you add those two together. So, and they are, outside of some other teams that are a little bit lower, their opponents' rankings really put them up. So their rating is almost 2 full points higher than Franklin.
Well, and to get into the power ratings, just really quick without boring people too much. Franklin coming into this game with a 5-3 record, and girls ranked number 12, and Attleboro coming in 4-2, ranked number 20, and you're like, oh, why is Franklin ranked so much higher than Attleboro when in essence they got the same record? Well, several reasons. Franklin played Wachusett, which is a D1 finalist. Franklin just went to Maine and won 2 games up in Maine, presumably against some very good talent. So when you stop playing outside the Hawk and stronger teams, win or lose, you get points for playing tough teams. It's not to say Attleboro's not playing tough teams either. They got their full slate of their 20 games coming up this year. But to date, Franklin with the trip to, I think it was up in Lewiston, Maine, is where they went. So it's so that's so you see that in Attleboro played in a tournament up in the Boston area. The boys. And they beat Cambridge Ridge and Latin, and where Patrick Ewing played, and I forget the other team that they play off the top of my head. But again, and that helps them in the power rankings with Attleboro, because Franklin actually comes in 8-0, and I think Attleboro is 7-0, but yet they're reversed in the power rankings.
Correct.
We did hear, Ladanian LD is not playing.
Rodriguez,
yeah, we're not sure why, and I don't want to speculate on any reason. It's fine. Everything's okay, school-wise and everything. Just not sure why.
Not playing tonight. Maybe.
Not playing tonight. We're not sure. We've heard some things, and we just want to make sure everything's confirmed on that. So, but here we're at the girls. We were at the half. Franklin leading 23-19. Leading scorers. Scorers for Attleboro: Shea Bowden with 4, Christelle St. Ville with 4, Lola Ronayne with 4, Tia Williamson with 5, Lily Diddick with 2. For a first half total of 19, and for Franklin, Ava Bonney with 3, and Chloe Fales with 5, Mallory Santos with 3, Lauren DiGiorgio with 7, and Lena Malamina with 5 for a first half total of 23. And Pat, I'm just going to jump to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Franklin is 5 for 5 from the line, 100%. Attleboro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Attleboro 3 for 8. You know, for 38% versus 100%. Attleboro leaving 5 free ones on the board and trailing by 4. It's walks in baseball. It's walks in softball. It's you got to hit your free throw. They're free throws. And Franklin a perfect 5 for 5, and Attleboro 3 for 8 from the line.
Yeah, I really like to see, and obviously the expectation is we're going to see it as Avery James. I mean, she's been held scoreless. She got 2 rebounds, 2 fouls. She usually takes over the second half. Really would love to see her get more engaged in the first half. But hopefully they continue to do what they've done over the last few games, and she comes on strong in the second half. They limited their turnovers in the second quarter. They had 13 in the first quarter. I only had 1 officially in the second quarter. Tia Williamson's gone for 5. She has 9 rebounds. So again, well on her way to the double. It did look like, Attleboro was able to beat the press, get into their offensive set, and start feeding the ball down low to Tia, or she was able to create second chance opportunities on the with offensive rebounds. So, yeah, it should be a good second half. I think you're right. These teams are 2 well-balanced teams. I think different offenses. I think Franklin looks for that three-point shot. They skip the ball side to side. They have been able to they've been trying to take advantage of the bigs of Attleboro having to come up and cover on the perimeter and beating them off the dribble.
I mean, and from a field goal point of view, Franklin, 1-2, has hit 3 threes and just 2 twos on the game, whereas Attleboro has not hit a 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and has hit 8 twos for their points and 3 free throws as well. We're going to take one more break. When we come back, we'll continue wrapping up the half, and we'll have second half action for you here on 1320 WARA, WARAradio.com. Let's go listen to some of our underwriters.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
And welcome back. We're seconds away from third quarter action. What do you expect from Attleboro and Franklin in the second half, Pat?
Probably a little bit of the same at Franklin. Obviously, Coach Layton's probably talking about trying to clean it up a little bit. Again, I think the ball needs to go through Avery James' hands on the offensive end. She needs to create her own opportunities.
And we'll try to keep you updated on the boys' game as well. It's 10-6 after 1 in favor of Attleboro. Okay, Franklin starting off the second half with the ball. Fails with the ball. Looking for a lane. No, Franklin continues to play their 5 out. Malamina with the ball, finds the lane, goes up against Williamson. That's going to be a foul against Williamson. And for Tia Williamson, that's her second, team first. And I think that's the first foul I've called correctly.
That was an obvious one.
So going to the line will be number 33, Lena Malamina, averaging 4.8 points a game, 2.3 rebounds, and 1.1 assists. She has 5 all in the first quarter so far. First shot is good, and Franklin now improves to 6 for 6 from the free throw line, improving their lead to 24-19. Looking to extend it to 25 on this shot, and misses. Rebound did it. Good positioning, good box out. For 1 for 2 for Malamina from the line. Avery James, who by my rough count has in the last 2 games in the third quarter has 31 total points, 17 and 14 against Milford and OA. And there goes James for 3, misses. Rebound Williamson fighting, and I think she was fouled. And I think she was fouled by Bonacci. We'll wait to see. It would be on the floor. And either way, that's going to be Franklin's first foul, and they actually gave it to Malamina.
Sacramone. Oh, no, Malamina.
Malamina.
Yeah.
So that's her first, and as previously mentioned, team first. James goes for 3. Shot is good. Shooter's touch. Avery James' first 3 points of the game, 24-22. Franklin leading with the ball.
As Dad walks in the gym.
Good timing. Probably thinking, oh, she must have 30. Jeff, it's the third quarter. She's just getting started. Tessa Rodriguez with the ball. Going over the field. Malamina with the ball. Franklin continues playing their 5 out. However, they drive in. And a nice drive by Malamina. She has 8. Franklin increases their lead to 26-22. And I have my head down there marking the book. What happened there, Pat?
Turnover, a little pressure, and Avery James turned the ball over.
So Franklin with the ball, leading 26-22, early stages of the third quarter with the ball basically in the offensive zone. Franklin going left to right. Attleboro going right to left. Sacramore with the ball. Kicks it over to Fails to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking for an opening. Not there. DeGiorgio, a long-range three is no good. And Bowden with the ball. That shot was taken by Tessa Rodriguez. Bowden looking to drive, kicks out to Avery James. Avery James for 3, no good. Diddick fighting for the rebound, loses the battle. Franklin comes away with the ball. Coming away is DeGiorgio. DeGiorgio over the Fails, down low. See if we can get a number on that. Yes, that was Tessa Rodriguez. DeGiorgio back to Tessa. Sorry, that's Fails. Where did she come from? Oh, wow, what a move. Cutting in between 2 people. Chloe Fails. She now has 5. Franklin now leading 28-22. Just under 6 minutes to go. Williamson with the ball. A little spin move down low. Goes up. No good. Rebound Franklin. Now Franklin's going on a little bit of a run here. Some numbers the other way. Now it's all matched up. DeGiorgio, oh, nice dish to Fails. And quick, too. And it's going to be a timeout for Attleboro with Franklin leading 30-22. We'll be back right after this with 5:41 to go in the third quarter.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico's Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in-store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
Okay, and just gotta, yes. Sorry, I think we had some audio difficulties there. But I think we're back now. So 2:09 to go, 36-27. And my apologies on that. We are back now. And Williamson comes away with the ball over to St. Ville. St. Ville slowing things down. 36-27, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Franklin is leading by 9. And turnover for Attleboro. Pat, did you see what the call was?
3 second.
All right, we'll go with a 3-second violation against Attleboro. And Attleboro with a press, and that's going to be a foul on James. That I know. And for James, that's her third, team third. So 36-27, a minute 57 to go in the third quarter. Franklin leading and with the ball underneath the defensive basket. They get the ball out. Is that go to DeGiorgio? Oh, that is Santos. That's DeGiorgio.
DeGiorgio has the knee brace.
Yes. And, Santos does not. So Santos has the ball and stole it. And Diddick fighting for the ball. It's going to be a jump ball, and the ball will stay with Franklin with 19 on the shot clock. A minute 40 to go in the third quarter. Franklin leading 36-27.
That was good defense, good hands by Lily Diddick.
We want to thank you for watching on the AACS YouTube channel and listening on WARA 1320 AM, WARAradio.com. Franklin looking to inbound the ball. And three-point attempt, no good. Jenna Callahan with the rebound. Callahan bringing the ball up, looking for help. Gives it over to James. James bringing the ball up the court with all eyes, I'm sure, for Franklin on James. As James stops, no, does not pass it. Kicks it out to Teal Williamson down low. Williamson fighting hard, gets fouled. I think that foul is going to go against Sacramone, but we will see.
It is, yep, 22.
Hey, I got another one right. Her first, team third. Williamson will go to the line shooting 2. Williamson has 5 this game. She's 1 for 4 from the line. Lining up for birdie. First one good. 36-28 in favor of Franklin. Minute 19 to go in the third quarter. Low scoring game. Second shot is good. Williamson 2 for 2 from the line this quarter, is now 3 for 6 from the line in the game. 36-29. Franklin again quickly moves the ball up the court. Malamina with the ball over to Santos. No knee brace. Fails. Guarded heavily by St. Ville. Malamina going up against Williamson. Switch off and a spin move. Rebound. Williamson gives it to St. Ville. Back to Williamson. No foul. Callahan fighting for the ball, comes away with it, but they only got like 4 seconds to get over the timeline. Callahan rushing, and she gets fouled before it goes over the timeline. That is a bad foul by Franklin. I don't know if Callahan would have got it over the timeline in time.
No, I don't think she did. I think they called 10.
Ooh, if they called 10 seconds, and they called it too soon because the clock was at 26. She ran into 2 people. That clock was at 26. That is not a 10-second violation. Wow. Wow, that's not a good call at all. Technically a turnover for Attleboro. 36-29, 42 seconds to go in the third quarter. Boy, they had that. Okay, I disagree with the call. It doesn't happen too often. The basketball is tough. I think it might be the toughest one to call. Everybody's mad at you every time up and down the floor.
That's true.
Well, half the people are mad at you every time down the floor. 34.6 seconds to go in the quarter. 23 on the shot clock. Franklin inbounds to Bonnie. Bonnie's got a clean look on the 2. It's good. And for Bonnie, she's got 5 now. Franklin increases their lead, 38-29. Pass from Callahan to Diddick. Diddick. And will go off the hands of Franklin. 23 seconds to go on the third quarter clock. Shot clock is off. And Callahan looking to inbound it. Going deep for James, and that ball is picked off. Picked off by number 22, Sacramone. DeGiorgio looking to make a move on Diddick. And goes Williamson out the guard. Malamina, long 3 attempt for fails is good. She now has 7 this quarter. Callahan to Williamson. Williamson gets the ball stolen, and that'll do it for the quarter. An impressive quarter for Franklin. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 15, 17, 18-point quarter, giving them a three-quarter total of 41. Attleboro 3, 6, 8, 10-point quarter, giving them a three-quarter total of 29. Pat, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, Attleboro 10 turnovers in that third quarter, so kind of reminiscent to the first quarter. So, they got to clean it up again. Just can't keep turning the ball over.
Right, exactly. Okay, with that, when we come back, we'll have fourth quarter action for you with Franklin leading 41-29. We'll be back right after this message.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
We are moments away from fourth quarter action starting here at Attleboro High School, 41-29. Attleboro's going to have to play a quarter in the fourth quarter, much like they did in the second quarter. Franklin needs to continue to play like they did in the first and third quarter to put Attleboro away. Attleboro will be inbounding the ball, going right to left. Bowden. Looking for Ronayne, does not. A 5 count is on her, and a 5 count to start the quarter. And just like we talked about with the with the turnovers, technically that is the fourth quarter turnover. Kind of a hush falls over the crowd. We'll give you a quick boys update from Tyler Heaton of the Sun Chronicle. Franklin full court press and causing turnovers allowed them back into the game. Real defensive battle, but Attleboro is leading 28-27. Thank you to Tyler on that. Again, as mentioned, 1 versus 2. We have a 20 versus 12, so not a bad game in its own right. Attleboro High's biggest lead on the boys' side, we just got an update, was 8 at one point. Now it's 1. And the way teams shoot threes now, 8 points is not a safe lead at all. Anything over 15, you start to feel a little bit safer. But okay, DeGiorgio giving the ball to Bonnie. Bonnie kicks it out to Dumays. Dumays for 3. Diddick with the rebound. Out to Bowden. Bowden to Ronayne. Ronayne looking to drive. Goes up for a layup. Gets fouled along the way. That'll be the first team foul. And that'll send Ronayne to the line.
Fouls on Liz Dumas.
That's her first. Team first. Ronayne on the season is a 43% free throw shooter. First shot, no good. Second shot attempt to try to pull within 11 is good. Ronayne now has 7 points on the game. 41-30 in favor of Franklin. Franklin with the ball, 7:35 to go. And there's DeGiorgio going in for 2, and it drops. So DeGiorgio with another 2 points there.
Santos.
No leg brace. It's coming, Pat. It's coming. The game's long 3 for James. No good. And on the floor, fighting for the rebound, is Bowden and Bonacci. And they'll
stay with Attleboro.
Stay with Attleboro at 24 on the shot clock as Christelle St. Ville checking in for Lily Diddick.
Yeah, Attleboro can't stay big too long because Franklin is beating them off the dribble and then kicking it to the outside.
Bowden looking to inbound it, looking for help, and the ball is stolen. Nice steal by Bonacci, but stolen right back is Attleboro. Williamson kicks over to Bowden. Bowden to St. Ville. St. Ville with a short 2-point jumper, no good. And James gets the rebound off the short jumper, goes up for a floater herself, no good. Rebound, Malamina. And that ball, they're having trouble getting it over, getting a handle on it themselves. But Bonnie comes away with it at the timeline. Now they'll set up the offense, and all alone is fails for 3. Good. Well, add up fails with points for you in one moment, but it's 46-30, and we got a timeout.
15 for fails.
Thank you. Timeout Attleboro. That's their third. They have 2 left. They'll take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back and listen to some underwriters right after this message.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in-store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
That happens. Okay, welcome back. Still talking about a play from the third quarter that I'm not happy about. It's not the difference in the game. Franklin leading 46-30. Franklin, again, on a roll, causing turnovers, causing mayhem in this very tight Hockomock league as far as, standings. You got Attleboro 4-2, Franklin 5-3, Taunton 3-2, King Philip 4-3, Milford 4-4, Foxborough 5-1, Mansfield 5-3, North Attleboro 3-4, Oliver Ames 4-3, Canton 2-3, Stoughton 3-4. That's called parity, Pat. What happened?
Offensive foul. Avery James, her fourth.
Oh boy. And not to put the all the pressure of the team on Avery, but she does have averaging 12.2 points a game and trailing by 16. She is the three-point threat to come back in to help Attleboro get back in the game. Franklin, good ball movement there. Three-point attempt, no good. Ronan with the ball, and almost a great steal by Bonacci. Great read, great eyes, just missed the steal. James comes away with the ball. James with a long three attempt, no good. And comes away Bonacci with a rebound. Franklin coming the other way. Dumays over the fails up, and no good. Rebound Williamson. Oh, and Williamson passes and fails with the steal. Offensive opportunity now for Franklin, back the other way. 30 on the shot clock. Malamina with the ball. Kicks it over to Bonnie. Bonnie at the top of the three-point circle. Shot, no good. But I'm not going to. All right. Bonacci with the rebound, and Bonnie with the layup. And Franklin, I think now this is the biggest lead of the game, 48-30. And there's a down low pass. Layup to Ronan is good. Ronan, that's her third point this quarter. She'll go to the line to try to complete the traditional three-point play. That foul was on Bonnie. That's her first, team second. As Bonnie now checks out. And Dumas checks out for Franklin.
Maeve Grasso in.
Maeve Grasso, number 3. Ronan does not complete the three-point play. And it goes off a Franklin player. Williamson kind of causes some disruption there. Goes out of bounds, so Attleboro will get possession of the ball. 5:33 to go, fourth quarter. Franklin leading 48-32. St. Ville looking to inbound the ball. And turns it over, but then Franklin turns it over. So, again, we've seen a few little minor stretches like this where there's just sloppiness on both teams right now. Franklin can get away with it with a 16-point lead.
Playing hot potato.
St. Ville down low this to Williamson. Nice pass to Bowden, and Bowden now has 6 on the game, 48-34. Attleboro's going to have to score quick in transition. Oh, that's going to be a foul on St. Ville. Oh, and he's calling it intentional. So for St. Ville, that's her third. That's the team second. I don't necessarily, I've known Christelle for a long time. I don't necessarily think that's a intentional foul. Obviously, the referee saw it differently, but that'll put Fiona Morrison at the line to shoot. I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2, but Franklin will come back. Will get the ball back after her free throw attempts. First shot is good. And for Fiona Morrison, these are her first points of the season, as she's now going for a second free throw. 49-34, 5:16 to go. Second free throw attempt, no good. Franklin will retain possession of the ball.
Kaylee Fernandez.
That was not?
Yes.
Number 21?
It was 20.
Oh, my gosh. See, I take over. I sit in Paul's seat. I instantly, Paul, I curse you.
It is her first point of the game.
Yes. So I'm not sure what the discussion between the referees are. It's a new seating assignment. It's on the other side of the gym. It's moving the Franklin a little bit up the court, kind of like where the foul took place, out of bounds. Sacramone, good softball players previously mentioned for Franklin, kicks it out to Grasso. Driving, finding a lane, trying to go up and under was Sacramone, and she was fouled. And let's see who they give that foul to on Attleboro.
Christelle, her fourth.
That's her fourth and team third. So check it back into the game for Attleboro's Mia Cooper, the freshman. And at the line, shooting 2.
Sacramone.
Thank you. I'll just let you handle the names, Pat. And first shot, no good. 49-34, 5:04 left in the fourth quarter. Franklin leading Attleboro. The battle of the Hockomock teams. Second shot is good. And for Franklin, they got 50, which is just over their average. They came in averaging 49.8 and giving up 46.6. Attleboro came in averaging 44.8, giving up 41.8. Bowden with the ball, pick set by St. Ville. And Bowden drives all the way, no good. Lily did it. That's not there. Mia Cooper with the rebound, number 12. And
Jump ball.
oh, jump ball, so we'll go back to Franklin. So good hustle there by freshman Mia Cooper. Fails with the ball. Franklin looks like, yep, they get over the timeline with about 5 seconds to spare. 4:46 to go, fourth quarter. Franklin leading 50-34. Bonacci with the ball over to Owen, Juliana Owen. Maeve Grasso with a drive, kicks it over to number 23, Bonacci. No good. Williamson comes away with the rebound. 4:30 to go, fourth quarter. Attleboro trails 50-34. Good pressure by Owen on St. Ville. St. Ville still driving, trying to make something happen, and is pushed. Okay. So Maeve Grasso with her first foul, team third on the floor. Resets the 35-second clock, but the clock is not Attleboro's friend right now.
It is not.
St. Ville underneath, and a timeout for Attleboro. That is their fourth timeout. We'll stay right here. We'll get some of Pat's thoughts, and with one timeout to go, how does Attleboro come back in this game? If they go to.
I don't know. You know, Avery James is out. She's on the bench now. I think Coach Bracken's just looking for someone, another spark. But they gotta D up. I mean, a lot of easy baskets on the other end, some fouls. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough on them.
Absolutely. Just, you know, again, Franklin 2 and 3 is 5, 7, 8. They got 9 points this quarter. Attleboro with just 5. More importantly, on the scoreboard, 50-34 in favor of Franklin. Again, Franklin coming in, and you mentioned Fails with how many points? 13 now for Fails?
Fails got 15.
15, okay. Take your word for it. My math has been just a little bit off, and you've already proven that.
Tia has 7 and 13 rebounds.
13 rebounds.
I don't.
So no one in double figures, I don't think, for Attleboro tonight. Nope. Okay, and there's Ronayne for 2. Long 2 is good. She has 5. Well, actually, she's now in double figures with that shot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. She has 11. She had 9. And there is a foul against, what do they call that on? They didn't put it up on the board yet.
Cooper?
Yeah, but that would be her second if it was on her. And, okay, three fouls. So maybe they, all right, I'm not sure what they called there, but they blew the whistle. Ooh, it's stolen. Oh, and Cooper just could not get a handle on it. A good steal at midcourt. Just couldn't get a handle on it. Turns the ball back over to Franklin. She possessed it long enough to reset the shot clock. Actually, they should reset it back to 35 because Franklin never had possession. Not that the shot clock at 35 plays a big deal, but I'm sure Franklin wants to use every second possible now as it gets later in the game. Grasso to Bonacci. Bonacci to Grasso. And Cooper trying to, just a good pest out there. Long 3 attempt is good for Bonacci.
Sacramento.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Sacramento. I'm in the wrong spot. Okay. Score 53-36. Williamson down low with the ball. Makes a little spin move. She goes up. No good. Rebound Franklin. And now double team, so the shot clock, the timeline could come into play. And a steal by Bowden. Bowden going up for a layup is good for Bowden. She's got 4 this quarter. 53-38. Full court press by Attleboro. Really putting it on Franklin right now. And stolen again by Bowden. Bowden to Cooper, and I think that's going to stay with Attleboro. Ooh, whoa. I disagree with that one as well. Big hustle for the ball, and I don't know how they've kept the shot clock at 24, but it remains at 24 after all that. Franklin with the ball, 2:55 to go, leading 53-38. Attleboro showing a real good full court press the last 2 possessions. But Franklin with the ball right now. Bonacci. Long 3 attempt, no good. Attleboro and Franklin fight for the rebound. Franklin comes away with it. Fresh 35, 2:35 to go in the 4th quarter, leading by 15. So when Franklin misses, they're getting their own rebounds. Fails with the ball, tries to kick it down low to Owen. Owen loses the handle on it. Williamson comes away with it over to Bowden. Bowden looking to drive. Looks like she sees an angle and does not, and gets fouled, I think, by
Bonacci.
I don't want to guess anymore. I've guessed for 30 minutes and guessed wrong. So, so you're going with Bonacci because they have not put that foul up on the board either.
There it is.
Okay. According to the board, that's her 0 foul.
They're 4th.
But for Bonacci, it's her 0.
Not sure who's doing the board tonight. They're
But either way, Shea Bowden with 8 points will be looking for her 9th and 10th point. I've never seen anyone officially have 3 fouls. And they're calling it on the floor because that's the 4th team foul. If it was the 5th, she'd be shooting 2, so she's not shooting.
Yeah, we missed a foul, so there definitely was a foul on that play on Attleboro that they didn't put up.
And this is the tough part about just being on the other side. And Lola Ronayne gets a pass from St. Ville, misses the layup, but gets fouled. So Ronayne will be going to the line shooting 2.
Foul was on Mallory Santos, her first.
This might be a season high for Ronayne at 11. She now has 12. 53-39. Lola will try to get the 13 points and cut the lead to 13. And shot no good. Williamson with the rebound. Goes right back up and good for Williamson. Williamson now has 9. 53-41, 12-point lead for Franklin. Williamson putting the pressure on midcourt, and St. Ville with a foul, and that's her 5th. She's going to be out if that's on St. Ville. Oh, and they call that her 4th. Don't you have her for 5?
I have her for 5.
So we must have messed up and went to somebody else. So that's her 4th. It's the team 5th. We're not official. We can do all we want, but we're not official.
Coach Bracken thought it was her 5th too.
But it's who's ever at the table, what they say. They're the official book. All right, so who do we have shooting?
I believe it's Lila Reagan.
Lila Reagan misses the
Missed her
first.
first one.
Goes for the second one, misses both, and Bowden comes down with a rebound, trailing by 12, 2 minutes to go. Still a chance for Attleboro. And she goes to drives for 2 and hits 2. Shea Bowden with 6 points this quarter. Attleboro within 10, 53-43. And is that a foul on Bowden?
That is a foul on Christelle St. Ville, her 6th. Or her 5th.
Checking back into the game is Callie Vassar.
Yeah, she's used them all.
Using the old, at the end of 3, Franklin boys now leading the Attleboro boys 41-35. Sounds like it's Connor Hole time.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game without LD
Yeah.
anyway, but yeah, I mean, obviously.
Need Raheem to step up, Raheem Orleans, if he hasn't already. And I believe that is Lila Regan shooting 2 again. Am I correct?
Correct.
Now I'm second guessing myself all over the place.
It is
here.
not DiGiorgio.
It's not. Because there's no knee brace.
There is no knee brace.
Second shot attempt is good for Lila Regan. And the lead increases to 54-43. And that's going to be a foul on Juliana Owen. So everybody picking up fouls. Franklin in the bonus. We don't have to worry about team fouls for either team anymore.
Mia Cooper at the line.
Mia Cooper on the year is 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Now she's 4 for 5.
Nice little stroke.
Yep. Good one to have at the line for you. And Mia Cooper trying to pull to within 9. Second shot, no good. And good box out by Franklin. Oh, a double team. And was it timeout Franklin?
I believe so.
All right, timeout Franklin. They call the timeout. We'll use a timeout. We'll be back with the final minute 41 right after these messages from our underwriters.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico's Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in-store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
And welcome back here. Minute 41 to go. Franklin 54, Attleboro 44. Looks like Attleboro with, what did you say? 1, 2, 3, 4. With 1 timeout left, and Franklin with 2 timeouts left. Board is correct on that. St. Ville has fouled out of the game with 4 points. She was 2 for 4 from the line. On the floor for Attleboro's Ronayne Williamson, Vassar, Bowden, and Mia Cooper. And double teamed, and Franklin comes away with the double team. They get over the timeline. Now triple team, and she finds help, and she has Grasso down low. Got Lakuta, number 12, entered the game for Franklin. And a little bit of sloppiness, but it does go off Attleboro, so it's going to remain Franklin ball. 18 on the shot clock, a minute 27 to go in the game. Franklin leading by 10. Both teams utilizing full benches in the second half or in the fourth quarter. 15 on the shot clock. Bowden on defense. There's Regan out to Fails. Fails at the free throw line. Looks like 5 on the shot. Down low, Melamina, 3-point attempt. That's the shot clock expires. No good by Grasso. Attleboro comes away with the ball. Minute 5 to go. Bowden coming up the right wing. Kicks out to Ronayne. Ronayne passes up the 3. Would have liked to see her shot just because there's a minute left in the game. And on the floor foul, but Williamson will be going to the line to shoot 2. Just because of time management, not to say that that's her best shot, but she had an open look 3 with a minute to go. I'd like to see her take the shot. Then you can get a rebound, do a quick putback, or take the shot, get it in, and you trail by 7. That foul was to Fiona Morrison, her first. Williamson at the line, shooting 2. First shot is good. Attleboro pulls within 9, 54-45. Second shot attempt for Williamson. It is good. Williamson 4 for 4 from the line, second half.
She's 11 points, 14 rebounds.
So a double-double again for Williamson, 54-46. Attleboro put some good pressure on the ball, and stolen, and Attleboro with the ball. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Attleboro ball. 48.6 seconds left.
And here come the starters.
And the starters are back in for Franklin.
Coach Layton has seen enough.
Well, there's also a thing with a 10-point victory, too. You get more power points with a 10-point victory, which prevents you from playing your subs in a game that maybe you feel pretty good about. Williamson trying to make a move, kicks it back out to Cooper. Cooper for 3, no good. Rebound, Bonacci. Bonacci kicks it out to Fails. Fails Goes down low to DeGiorgio. DeGiorgio passes up the shot, kicks it back out. Now they're just playing keep away from Attleboro. 3-second differential, but there's a shot, and there's a shot from Melamina.
She has 11 now.
And 57-46. Ronayne goes up for a shot, blocked, and 15 on the shot clock, and Franklin does throw it away. 57-46. I'm sure Attleboro would love to cut this to under 10 themselves because they don't want to lose by 10 or more either. And this game's ends. We'll wrap things up quickly for you.
That's a tough pass for Tia to take.
Mia Cooper, just a freshman, so tough, not a whole lot of varsity experience. 12 seconds to go. Attleboro continues to put the pressure on. Benacci gets it over the timeline. 5 seconds to go in the game. I almost said you believe in miracles. I don't think it's that big of a victory. And we have a final here from Franklin. From Attleboro. Franklin 57, Attleboro 46. Bowdoin for Attleboro finishing in double figures with 10. Ronayne 12, and Williamson with 11. Fails, 15 for double figures for her. And correct. Anybody else in double figures? Melamina with 10, 11. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different point scorers for Franklin. So, Pat, final thoughts before we wrap things up here from Attleboro High School.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Bracken will look back at this and just feel like it was sloppy. I mean, I have 18 turnovers in the second half, 15 in the first half. So, clean up the little things and it's not a they lost by 11.
The final score was they always take the losing score down really quick.
Yeah.
So Attleboro 46.
And then free throws, right?
Right.
It's been their Achilles all season long.
Yep.
They hit. I think they probably hit their average, but their average was at 49%. So
yeah. So I mean, they did a little bit better in the second half on free throws. Franklin did a little bit worse on free throws, but that was new players for them as well. Attleboro showed spurts and a lot to build on. Also made enough mistakes for Coach Bracken to have a lot to talk about in practice over the weekend and going into next week. Okay, so we want to thank once again Jim Jones, the engineer in charge, Peter Bray, who did a great job on graphics for you tonight, Kenny Boardman on camera getting all the great shots. For Pat Holland, I'm Kevin Callahan. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Have a great night and a great weekend.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street,